YouTube, it's your boy JB Official, and I'm back with another video. I got my boy Big Boss Ty coming to get official, but he don't know I'm finna cut all his hair off. Stay tuned for more. Hey, if you ain't already subscribed, I'm gonna need you to do that for me. Then I'm gonna take some time out, go ahead and hit the button for me. Show some love.
Niggas gon' plot on you. I ain't going out like no fucking fool. Hop off the porch as a jet, I was two. Veteran ties when I aim and shoot. And watch the bitches that you fucking on too. Watch the bitches that you fuck with the gang. How you fucking with me, don't even know my name. Might set me up but try to snatch my chain. I'm the type of nigga gotta aim for the brain. I'm cautious. What you know about had to chunk up the loss. From a boy had to turn to a boss. Did I get you going by the way that I talk? By the way that I talk. She like the way a young nigga pronounce them R's. Like come over her, stay right there. Yeah, fuck you on the chair while I'm chillin' on the hell. If I hit and run, she gon' say it ain't fair if I get
Y'all, hey, bro.
Tape on line, you know the usual. Shit, take some off the top. Not too much though, cause you know how I am about my hair type.
Okay.
Shit, so
Gotcha.
yeah.
You see a little bit off the top, right?
Yeah, just a little bit, cuz.
Alright.
A little bit. Alright, just a little bit, cuz.
Just do it! Just do it! Got him! Got him!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Cuz, I said a little bit, cuz. Bro,
What the fuck?
you just gonna cut my shit off, and I just said a little bit, cuz. You might as well just cut it all off, cuz. Come on. What? Shit, I can get a discount for this, right? Cuz.
Bro, what are you talking about? So as y'all can see, today we got the low cut. I got them good. So starting off with this cut, I'm gonna be combing the hair all the way around, nice and even. Just making sure the hair is in place and just laying it down. As you can see, coming in with my Andes Masters, using the 2 guard so that I don't cut his hair down too low. So I'm just making sure I'm consistent, just cutting the hair all the way around evenly. Now as you see, I'm coming in with the duster, just wiping the client down, just making sure the hair is not in his face, and I'm just knocking down any loose hairs. So my client wanted the length to be a little lower, so I'm coming in with my 1 guard level open and just going even all the way around. And again, I want to make sure I'm consistent, just staying focused. Now what I'm doing here is applying some foaming mousse, just lathering it all around his head. This is something I like to do personally, to lay the hairs down. Now I'm coming in with the do-rag to keep the hairs from sticking up. And I don't want to make it too tight to where it's uncomfortable, but I want it tight enough to lay the hairs. Don't get on me on how this do-rag getting put on, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. So now I want to apply the blow dryer to it, using the heat so it can lay and be firm. Now I'm starting with my back taper. I want to start with my first guideline, and I want to bald it. Now coming with the 1.5 guard level open, going up a 1/2 inch. I'm debulking, so when I come in with my second guideline, it will be a smoother transition. Now I want to use no guard, level open, and I want to go up about a 1/2 inch. And another thing I want to explain, a lot of people have their own techniques on how they fade. So in some upcoming videos, I'm gonna show you all them techniques So keep tuning in, keep watching. Now I'm putting my level halfway open so I can debulk and make it easier for me to take out that bottom line, the first guideline. Now my level is closed, taking out the bottom line. Now I'm coming in with the 1 guard, level open, going up a 1/2 inch. So right now, everything is going smooth. And as you can see, I keep my comb so I can comb the hairs in position to keep everything smooth. Now I'm coming in with my 0 guard. In some clippers it say 0.5, but mine say 0. And you don't want to go too high because you will start another guideline. Now I want to come in with my 2 guard, level open, just debulking, using the flick out motion. Now I'm coming in with my 1.5 guard, just coming in, cleaning up after the 2 guard. And as you can see, everything is coming together. Now I'm coming in with my 3 guard, level open, and I'm just knocking out that last guideline. Our fade is done. I'm just coming in with some cleanup work, knocking the dark spots out. Now I'm using some holding spray to give it that crisp lining. Moving on to my side taper. Client told me that he wanted a low taper, so I'm gonna go in by rounding it off so I can already see the shape and how I'm gonna do my other guidelines. Also, the steps that I did on the back taper, it will be the same all the way around. Now I'm going in with a 1/2 inch. Like I said, I'm continuing the shape I followed when I did my guideline. Now I'm taking out that bottom line, just making it look bald. Now I'm going in with my 1 guard. Not going in too high, but I'm keeping that same shape. Now I'm going in with my 2 guard. Just debulking. Now I'm coming in with my 0 guard, using the corners and using the flick out motion to get out that guideline. Now I'm going in with my 3 guard. And what I do on this side, I'll do to the other side. Nothing changes. Now on the lining, I'm using my 0 guard or 0.5 guard to make sure the lining is laid down and no hairs is sticking up. And so whatever you cut down the hair with, you want to go down 1 inch on the lining. Now I'm coming in with some holding spray for the lining so the hairs can be still and they don't move as you press down with the liners. Now I'm going in with my Babyliss FX. And what I do is I start in the middle and work my way to both sides. I go from the middle and I go to the right and then I go to the left. And like I said, it's different techniques. Every barber have their own technique and how they do things. And with this client, he got sensitive skin. So I don't want to press too hard. I want to gently tap the hairs. So as you can see here, my client actually changed his mind. He said he wanted the hot taper instead. And as a barber, you should do what the client wants. I know it's kind of frustrating sometimes, but you should never show a client frustration or attitude during a haircut. And a lot of times I run into different clients who really don't know what hairstyle they want or know what the hairstyle called. So stuff happens. So I'm gonna continue getting them together. We're gonna do the hot taper and we're gonna keep rocking the show. Now, continuing the lining, just finishing up that left side. I want to stay consistent by continuing following the line. And like I said, I'm not pressing too hard. I'm gently pressing down. Now I'm going in on my compressor, using my Tune 45 color enhancement. And I'm not spraying too much on. I'm just putting enough to fill his light spots. Now I'm coming in with a little bit of fiber so that the lining look a little bit more natural. Now I'm coming in with the white barber pencil, and it gives it that ash line. It's just another enhancement that gives the lining a more of a precise look. My client really did need it, but that's what he recommended. And I want to give a tip on the white barber pencil, because I know for some barbers, it's hard to thin that line if you don't know how to apply it. So what I'm doing is I'm lightly applying it. So now when I come in with my liners, it will be easier for me to fade the pencil from being so thick. Now I'm coming in with my Tune 45 razor. I'm gonna stretch the skin as I slide the razor to the lining. As you can see, my boy looking crispy. Yes, sir. He feeling it. He feeling it. You know it. He talking his shit, man. Now, with the stash, I want to gently press it because, like I said, he have real sensitive skin. So you have to just barely tap it. And my boy say he trying to spin. So I'm gonna throw some wave grease in. You know, leather it all around the head. Hey, somebody tell YG smiling so hard, man. YG smiling so hard. Yeah. You see it. You see it. Give you a 360 real quick. Hey, we going crazy. My man came in and got official, man. I don't do no playing. Hey, y'all tune in.
I'm a street nigga, had to make it out. Gotta watch my every move. Knowing niggas gon' plot on you. Knowing niggas gon' plot on you. I ain't going out like no fucking fool. Hop off the porch as a jet, I was two. Veteran ties when I aim and shoot. And watch the bitches that you fucking on too. Watch the bitches that you fuck with the gang. How you fucking with me, don't even know my name. Might set me up but try to snatch my chain. I'm the type of nigga gotta aim for the brain. I'm cautious. What you know about had to chunk up the loss. From a boy, had to turn to a